folks, I'm back. It's me, Mahmood Chowdhury, aka the People's Coach, aka your host and speaker for today. Welcome back to more of my motivational videos where I give you so many different areas and aspects and perspectives of life from my own experience, things I've learned along the way, and just things that have been taught to me. Now, in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the meaning. Well, not the meaning, sorry. What a relationship is meant to teach you. There's so many things that each and every one of us out there can learn from being in a relationship. And I'm just going to highlight a few things that I think a relationship is meant to teach you. Now, before I begin, I want to first point out a couple of things to bring to your attention. First and foremost, a relationship is not about getting. You're not there to take. You're not there to take the advantage of each other. Now let's get that thing right. Because when we have expectations and when we want and demand things in a relationship, that's when it breaks down. In fact, as a matter of fact, you're meant to be in a relationship to relate with each other, to help each other grow. Now, a couple of these things that I'm about to tell you may be obvious, but how many of us out there actually employ this, apply this in our own relationships? The relationship is meant to tell you where you stand in life. The relationship tells you who you are, the kind of person who you are towards your partner, or who you are, because it exposes you. For instance, there's so many situations that may occur in your relationships from conflict. That conflicting situation tells you and brings something to your attention about yourself. It tells you how you deal with things. It shows you maybe the way that you're screaming, shouting and swearing may not be appropriate for this relationship. You may look for other ways of dealing with things. That is just an example. Some of many examples, people. The relationship is meant to teach you how to give, how to help, how to be kind, how to be merciful. Also, at the same time, the relationship will expose you of the type of person who you are. You're either short-tempered, upset, impatient, and many other factors that I can't quite think of off the top of my head because I have so much to say in this video, but little time to say it in. Now, people, the thing is, the relationship, having a relationship, being in a relationship, there is no place in a relationship to be selfish. It's all about helping each other, assisting each other mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and physically in many ways as you can in the relationship. If you're out there to get your own, then it's not going to work. At some point it will break it down. There is nothing in a relationship where you can do as you please, go where you want, do whatever it is that you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you need to both communicate with one another to help each other so you can move and maneuver things. It's not about you doing your own thing and ignoring and neglecting your spouse. It's not about that. It's not about being in a relationship where you're able to do your own thing. Because the time that you're in a relationship, it's not about doing your own thing. It's about doing things collectively, together, including one another, sharing ideas, concepts, doing things together. It's all good, you doing your own thing when you're single, that's fine. But you cannot do your own thing when you are in a relationship because there's another person to think about. Your teammate, your soul partner, your children. These are things that you have to be mindful of. You cannot be selfish and say it's all about me, and what your partner can do for you. Because if you're coming in with that angle, then I'm sorry to say this, the relationship will fail. It will break it down. But if you're giving and you're receiving, there's nothing wrong with that. And if your spouse is doing the same thing and applying the same thing, then your relationship has a chance to flourish, to thrive, to survive. That's what a relationship is all about. You're going into a relationship to learn something of yourself, about yourself, and about your spouse. And that means good things. You will learn good things, and you also learn bad things. You will learn you will learn bad things about your partner, but then the relationship will teach you, do you have the tolerance, do you have the patience, do you have the mindset, the understanding to deal with that sort of person? And that's also a two-way thing. Your relationship will also show you how kind you are, how loving you are. And your relationship will also show you areas of development that are needed. Because no relationship out there is successful all rounded. There's always a gap. There's always an area that needs working on. A relationship might be good in one area, but it will be lagging in different areas. And those different areas need attention. Both spouses need to educate each other. Both spouses need to educate one another. Like I've said before, and I'm going to say it again. So the relationship can thrive. That means working together. Being a team, a unit. You could be together but do your own thing. You know that saying? Divide and conquer. You could be united, but the only way to break unity is to divide and you will conquer. But it's not about that. It's not about that mindset in the relationship. It's all about unity. Working together. So be mindful of this when you are in a relationship. When you're coming into a relationship or when you want a relationship, it no longer is about you solely. It's about your partner, your family. And that has to be a two-way understanding for a relationship to truly flourish. So people, that is my rant for today. I hope that's been insightful. I hope that's given you something to think about. Please, by all means, keep tuning in for more up-and-coming materials. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused. And always live to learn, to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.